here on the couch or chair or casting desk was expecting that result.
Definitely
and that was it was pretty impressive. And first game, perhaps, maybe slightly, you know, poker strat picking up that Huskar was nobody expecting. And then the second game just proved like they actually just played really well.
Yeah, they were so dominant. Honestly, I think they revolved their strategies around Limp and his puck. Like they just play so well when they have his puck. It's actually amazing. And I don't know, that game just seems so dominant. Like Jonas played amazingly on Axe again. Like,
do you think they're kind of finding their groove? Like just, you know, just getting the puck and just kind of letting him control the tempo, that kind of thing?
Yeah, well, the Ogre as well. The Ogre just works for them. It just lets them be aggressive in the early game with these kind of tanky heroes that you can't deal with it, you know what I mean?
Bloodlust the puck, let him go ham.
I think one thing is not picking Viper for Era is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because he needs to have something like Juggernaut or
Huskar.
Yeah. Something that he wants to play, because that's very important for him.
So we just had 2 games for Ninjas in Pyjamas, and for them that was the last series that they had. So we can take a look at the standings to see where they ended up before we do anything drawing board related. But Ninjas in Pyjamas, they are third right now on the standings. They have 7 losses, 7 wins, so they're like in the balance. There's like absolutely even.
Yeah, that was very impressive. Like winning 2-0 against Empire.
Did not expect that.
No,
did not expect that.
The best we got was Shane going 1-1, kind of hedging.
Yeah.
And even that was sort of because everyone else had gone 2-2, I think.
No, I actually kind of believed in them a little bit. Like, I'm not going to say...
I thought it was so obvious that I was going to say, like, we should just do an over-under for how long they'll last.
These games actually lasted quite a decent time.
Yeah. I was totally wrong. Never been so happy to be proven wrong. That was fun.
Yeah, it was. Honestly, like 2 of the most entertaining series we've had.
Yeah. It was. I mean, seeing the Huskar just alone was just. I don't care who plays it. Then just it's fun to watch. You get to see a Huskar play. How often can you see that?
Yeah, I don't know. It felt like not to take anything away from NIP, but it felt like Empire's game plan was very flawed, and they kind of fell apart in their like strategy.
What did you think of
they felt so lost in their like way to play the game.
Yeah, what do you think of the silencer mid? Like, what was the?
I think it's okay. Like the lanes, I really favored Empire's lanes and how they decided to play the game. I definitely think they had the tools to win the game. But I felt like as I said, the Mirana, it's hit or miss, so it didn't. It didn't do enough. Like the hero needs to either farm away super hard with Midas and be like super head, or find a lot of kills. Preferably both.
To be honest, Silent used to have like Mirana as his signature hero, and he was one of the few Miranas that when Mirana was really like hot stuff, he was the one that played her the most aggressively out of most Mirana players, safe lane players, as he is of course a core player. So maybe a bit out of practice. It's been a while since we've seen him on Mirana.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I felt like they were out of place. Like they felt so lost. Like they didn't. The Mirana was pretty passive.
That's got like no pickoffs, basically, yeah.
He had one good arrow on the puck on the bot tier 1, I think. Yeah, he got a solo pickoff on the puck, he was really good.
He had that good arrow on the axe that he couldn't do anything about. Yeah. He did the Starstorm and had to run away.
Yeah.
So there were a lot of fights this game. We have selected one for the drawing board.
Welcome to the drawing board. So the clip I've selected is basically just to highlight Limp and his puck play. So this is about 25 minutes into the game. And if you take a look, Yoki and Resolution are basically running at Limp on his puck. And this is one of these kind of situations where if you were in this situation, 8 Mother, right? He still has phase shift up. And he knows he can blink away. Like, do you always run, or like he has Dream Coil up as well? Like this, like what would you do?
I would probably blink out and try to kite them. Maybe they follow me, but I think he does a really good play here, which he baits them to go on him, and then he just gets saved by the axe and blinks out from the face. It was really good. It was probably the best play to make, I think. I don't know if they could have used Global to catch him here.
Yeah, the Global is up.
I think he's scared of the puck just blinking out. I think that's what he's scared of.
Right, let's see. So what he actually does, he doesn't panic after the phase shift and knows he can live, so he actually Dream Coils and silences so he can't Global, and then walks away, and then this Disruptor ulti on top of them just comes right out. Like, I still think he could have global there, but it was pretty tight. Like a really nice disruptor.
They wouldn't have done anything.
No, exactly. Yeah, because the Omni Slash already started.
It's been a waste. Yeah. And this axe call and then
Limp blinks away.
That was perfect play. That was really good coordination from NIP. I was impressed. But it's like these chaotic scenarios where they really thrive. So
yeah.
I believe with that game, by the way, Ninja Pyjamas is confirmed going to DreamHack.
Oh, sick.
No, are they?
So yeah, they are. And the reason for that is also a series that we're going to see tomorrow. And I kind of I saw it on the standings, and I didn't want to highlight it, but apparently I'm supposed to. So Navi, or rather Vega, lost their games today against Navi. They were playing at the same time.
What do you say?
Vega lost 2 of their games, so now they're at 8 losses. So is basically unknown. Ninja Pyjamas have 7 losses. I tried to not mention it because we're casting them tomorrow, and I didn't think we wanted to have spoilers, but I'm...
Okay.
So Vega is probably out.
So no, Vega is not per se out. They are still in the balance depending on what Burden United does, because they've only, Burden United still has so many games to play, right? And Navi as well. They still have a chance. They still have 4 matches to play, which they could potentially all lose. One of them is, of course, against
It's looking really bad for Vega and Unknown, though.
Yeah, it is, indeed.
Yeah, it's tough for Unknown. They play next, too, so we might just know.
I'm pretty sure basically Unknown can't.
They have to win 2 and then hope that some other team loses all their games.
Yeah, Burden has to lose all their games.
Yeah, it's literally Burden.
And they have to win all the... Yeah, so they have to 2-0 the next series for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have an interview ready with Era, so let's go talk to him. Hello, Era.
Hello there, Shiver.
Hello, congratulations. You made it to DreamHack Summer as the first team that's officially making it to DreamHack Summer without any chances of getting knocked down.
Thank you so much. Feels great, obviously.
Yeah, were you expecting it today? I mean, you had a lot of series to play as well against Team Empire, perhaps?
Expecting and expecting. I mean, you don't really expect to win. You obviously do your best all the time, but yeah. Of course, we were aiming for it. We wanted to go there. We had a little bit of a slump, but I mean, we're getting there.
Yeah, definitely on the right track. It was very entertaining to watch you play today. I actually have a question because in, I think, 3 of the 4 games today, we saw Limp play Puck. Now, I know he's a beast on Puck, so disregarding that, is there any other specific reason that you really like Puck in your games right now?
Well, I mean, you really need one hero that has this form of catch potential that can always get people out of position or either get and help your team very fast and early. And Puck is one of those heroes that will get his blink. I mean, sooner or later. So it's just a good hero in general, specifically if you're going to play against Wisp, in my opinion.
Okay, you guys seem to favor Ogre as well. Do you think when you draft Ogre, it kind of opens up a lot more carries that, for example, Void, that wouldn't be as potent with it? Or is it for the lane dominance? Why do you pick Ogre so much?
Well, I think Ogre kind of builds up the weak supports, such as Disruptor, I mean, AA, and all those heroes. When you look at those heroes alone, they're okay, these guys are squishy, you can easily annihilate them on the laning phase. But then you see Ogre, and you're oh shit, there's an Ogre and Disruptor, how do we deal with this? And then obviously the Bloodlust and the burst potential is good from Ogre, but yeah, that's my reasoning behind it all.
Can you talk me through the Huskar pick? Do you guys, have you prepared that? Do you guys practice that a lot, or is it just kind of something you saw an opportunity for?
Man, Huskar's my homie. I always got him in the backpack, Jonas is always sitting behind me oh, they only got 4 magic damage heroes, Huskar.
Well, it really worked out.
Yeah, it was really good. It was a really impressive series. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was actually your last match in all of League play. So until DreamHack Summer, I'd say of course have good luck in the qualifiers for the international as well. You are at bootcamp right now, right?
Yes, we're bootcamping in the NIP Mansion.
Oh yeah, the NIP Mansion. How could I forget?
Have you Googled it up?
No, I have the video got linked to me, but I haven't been able to watch it yet.
Is it actually a mansion, or is it just a big house?
It's like a castle.
It is a mansion.
Where is it? It's in Sweden.
Top secret.
It's top secret.
But it is
it's in
Sweden.
the mountains somewhere.
Some people may
by
call
helicopter.
Some people may call it Halmstad, but it's kind of secret.
Halmstad.
Keep it down.
I still don't know what that means, so for me it's still a mystery, which is probably better. The mansion. It sounds really cool. Anyway, good luck on your matches, of course, then, and good luck boot camping, and have fun most of all as well. And we'll talk to you again at DreamHack Summer.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much.
Do you have any last shout-outs or things you want to say to your fans before we let you go?
Well, I want to say thanks to all the fans that have stayed with us, even though we've been into quite a slump. Hopefully we're dragging ourselves back up, and you'll see Nip is back.
Nip is back.
Big thanks to Nip for sponsoring the boot camp, obviously.
No, thank you very much, and say hi to the rest of your team for us.
That I will do. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. And that, of course, was Era from Ninjas in Pyjamas. Very happy. They made it to DreamHack Summer, and they're actually, I believe, the first team to actually qualify.
Yeah, spirits are high. Beat 2-0 Empire and gone to DreamHack in the same day. It's a pretty good day.
And pretty needed as well. Actually, the next game that we are going to have starts a little bit earlier before time, which is actually right now.
Surprise!
So it's going to be Burning United versus Basically Unknown. It's going to be last series for Basically Unknown. They have to win, otherwise they're out. For Burning United, it would be nice to win. They have no pressure. They've still got so many games to play. They have got some leeway here.
No pressure. Sure.
No pressure. I don't think they have any pressure. Not yet. The next series they will have, though.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's going to be fine. So any predictions before we go into the series? You're going to cast it, so perhaps you don't want to seem biased, or do you want to see biased? Or unless you're going to say just 1-1?
I think basically we're not going to win 2-0.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think, Matt?
1-1. I think Basically Unknown, they have those games every once in a while where a Riot just goes nuts on Mag or SF or something. I think.
And we've seen these a little bit of the draft.
I think something like that might happen in one of the games.
Maybe this one.
Maybe I don't know.
What do you think?
I think it's going to be 1-1. BU wins one game and BU wins one game.
I think this is the kind of position you want to be in if you're Basically Unknown, though. You know, just play Dota. You know what I mean? It's not. The pressure's
I don't think it's so.
I'm trying
As opposed to the games where you don't play Dota.
You know what I mean?
It can go either way because they're pretty even, I think, at this point. So
I'm also.
It's very hard to say.
I'm considering 1-1. I say if Magnus goes through, then Basically Unknown wins. If Magnus doesn't go through, which is probably going to be the next game because they were through in the first game, then Burning United wins the other BU. But we're going to find out who is the better Burning United or Basically Unknown team. We're going to find out with casters Pyrion Flex and Shane. Let's go into the game.